Hi children, welcome to the YouTube classes. Today we are going to discuss about another important topic in the human reproductive system, about that the menstrual cycle or the reproductive cycle. What is the menstrual or the reproductive cycle? Which reproductive cycle takes place in the females of the primates. The females of the primates, that cycle is called the menstrual cycle. Which reproductive cycle takes place? Which reproductive cycle takes place? The females of primates. Females of the primates. Example, which is the primates, the apes, monkeys, human beings. This we are all belongs to the primates. Now, which reproductive cycle takes place in the female of the primates is called menstrual cycle or the reproductive cycle. In the reproductive cycle, is to take the time, generally the 28 to 29 days. 28 to 29 days. The first releasing of the ova. The first releasing ova is called as first released ova. The first released ova is called menarche. It generally started in the 13 to 19 years in females. To stop the releasing of ova, releasing of ova is called menopause. It is 50 to 55 years. 50 to 55 years. Now what we have to do, we discuss about in the menstrual cycle or the reproductive cycles, there is some of the stages is there. All the reproductive cycle or the menstrual cycle and the cyclic changes we observed in the continuously monthly wise, the cyclic changes we observed in which layer? That is endometrium of the uterus. Endometrium of uterus. Endometrium of the uterus, very important that. In the menstrual cycle, so what is happening that this cyclical changes happen in the uterus. It is depending upon the ovarian cycle. Mainly in the menstrual cycle, the two type of the sub-cycle is there. One is ovarian cycle. The second one is uterine cycle. So means some of the changes happen in the ovary as well as some of the changes happen in the uterus. So what are that? We will discuss that. Again, in the menstrual cycle, some of the stages is there in the menstrual cycle or the phases. Based on the days, some phases are going to discuss. What are the phases? The first phase is menstrual phase. That is 3 to 5 days first. The next, the first one menstrual stage. Next one is follicular stage. Follicular phase or stage. This is also called as proliferative stage. Proliferative, it is the 5 to 14 days between. The next, third one is ovulatory phase. Exactly in the 14th day. That the last one is the menstrual phase. the follicular phase, the third one is ovulator phase, last one is luteal phase or secretory phase. But the 15 to end last, 15 to last that about the 4 stages is there. While doing the stages are divided based on the days, says. Now see here in this what we have to do one by one about the menstrual phase, what is happening that ovary and uterus, what are the follicular phase and what are the ovulator phase, the luteal phase, about one by one we will discuss about that. The now see here about this various event in during the reproductive cycle. One by one we will see that. That's here in this up to we are making that here the one line we are making that. This is about the what? The changes happen in the uterus. With all the changes happen in the uterus, this up to now. This cycle is called the uterine cycle. Then which is the year happened that up to about this and this all are the what? Ovarian cycle. Which this and this ovarian cycle. The above that pituitary events. The pituitary gland, some of the changes is happening that. Ovarian event, the uterine event. See here the first one we are going to discussing about the uterine events. And here the ovarian hormone cycle. In the ovaries 2 hormones is there. One is estrogen, another one is the progesterone. What is the work of the progesterone? The progesterone is help to the maintenance of the endometrium, very important. Means implantation. The progesterone help to the implantation of the embryo in the uterus. This about the estrogen and progesterone, the levels. Then after that ovarian event. In the ovary about the primary follicle, the secondary follicle, the tertiary follicle, this is the finally the Graafian follicle. Here the what happened in the Graafian follicle? The breakdown of the Graafian follicle to release the ova is called as ovulation. So then after that what is happening we will discuss that. The last is the pituitary event. In the pituitary gland the 2 hormones are released. One is the FS, another one is LH. Follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. That when the 14th day the luteinizing hormone going to the peak level, that is called LH surge. It is help to the ovulation process. We will discuss once about this. See here the day 1, first, second, third, fourth, fifth means the 3 to 5 days. That cycle is called the menstruation. Menaces means its meaning is the month. What is happening in the menaces? What happened that the uterine walls, which is a uterine walls is the breakdown to release the uterine walls is the breakdown if the fertilization does not take place in the oviduct. It is a breakdown itself. Then what again the bleeding is going on up to 3 to 5 days. This 3 to 5 days stage is called the menstrual stage. After the breakdown of the uterine walls, which is the walls is the 3 membranes, endometrium, perimetrium and mesometrium. These 3 breakdown itself. Then bleeding happen 3 to 5 days. Then after that 7, 8, 9 up to 13 days, which is the breakdown events is there. Again slowly going to build. It is slowly going to build. It is slowly going to build. Isn't it? From the 5 to 13th day stage is called, that is a follicular stage or proliferative stage, means which is the last layers of the uterine is there, that again it is going to construct, it is going to develop, it is going to proliferate up to the 13th day, But in the 14th day we are called as ovulatory phase. In the 14th day is called ovulatory phase. Why the ovulatory phase? See that in this time only, along with the uterine, some of the changes happen. That along with the uterine changes, the ovarian also some of the changes is there. What in the ovarian 2 hormones are released, that is estrogen and progesterone. The progesterone is help to the implantation or development of the endometrium, which the progesterone very important that. Same as usually when the which is the menstruation, follicular stage, which is events is going on in the uterine. As usually, the ovary also some of the changes. What happened? The ova. It is a primary follicle. It is secondary follicle. The next is a tertiary. It is tertiary follicle. This is the word, the Graafian follicle. The Graafian follicle is called the mature follicle. Is which one? Mature follicle in the ovary, that is a Graafian follicle only that. What happened in the Graafian follicle on the day of the 14th day, due to the effect of the pituitary gland, in the pituitary gland, in the anterior portion, the pituitary gland to release hormone, the FSH and LH. What happened is LH hormone on the day of the 14th. On the day of the 14th, it is going to release peak level. The highest amount of the peak level of the LH is released. That due to the releasing of the peak level of the LH, that is called as what? LH surge. What we are called LH surge. The peak level releasing of the LH is called LH surge. And the day of the 14th, due to the LH surge, what happened? In the uterine, the breakdown of the uterine walls. What happened? The breakdown of the uterine walls. Now, along with that, the Graafian follicle also break down the releasing of the ova. The releasing of the ova is called ovulation. When in the 14th day, due to the peak level of the luteinizing hormone. This peak level releasing of the luteinizing hormone is called LHSR. It's the very important the PU board examination as well as the entrance examinations. Then after that, now is a breakdown itself again 15, 17, last up to now what happened, which is a breakdown. It is going to increasing the uterine walls, again fill up to the blood uterine walls, which 15th to the last day, that is called luteal phase or the secretory phase. The luteal phase or the secretory phase. Same here the one important thing this year, along with that what happened, the progesterone estrogen levels also going to reduce that. These all are the we know which is the primary, secondary, tertiary, Graafian follicle and progesterone estrogen. This all are the process that takes place in the ovary. That's why this cycle is called ovarian cycle. See here that after the breakdown of the Graafian follicle to release the ova, it is the releasing of ova. This after that which is the remnant part is there. Which is the remnant part is there. This remnant part is developed as a corpus luteum. Remnant part developed as a corpus luteum. The corpus luteum is it is also called as white yellow body. The corpus luteum is a yellow body. That what is the importance of the corpus luteum we will discuss. What is called the corpus luteum? What is the specialty of the corpus luteum? If the does not takes place the fertilization, that corpus luteum can be persist the corpus luteum can be the persist the how many days this corpus luteum can be persist. It is the persist how many days? In 14 days can be persist. Then again to release the progesterone end of the functional life. To release the progesterone to end up the functional life. When if the fertilization does not take place, the yellow body, the corpus luteum can be persist the how many days? The 14 days. If the fertilization takes place, if the fertilization if that takes place, what happened that this corpus luteum can be persist 3 to 4 months. How many? The 3 to the 4 months the corpus luteum can be the persist that. What happened that during the 3 to 4 months this corpus luteum, which is the need for the implantation of the embryo, first 3 to 4 months it is help to the implantation of the embryo, which the corpus luteum. That this period is called the corpus luteum of corpus luteum of pregnancy. Corpus luteum of pregnancy. Corpus luteum of pregnancy. Corpus luteum of pregnancy, because the first 3 to 4 months after the fertilization, it is help to the implantation of the embryo, and it is supporting to the embryo, it is providing the nutrition to the embryo 3 to 4 months. That's why this period is called first 3-4 months corpus luteum of pregnancy. Corpus luteum of the pregnancy. Then after that, after the 3 to 4 months after that, what is happening that there is a placenta is formed. There is a formed what? The placenta, which is the remaining developmental stages under the control, the exchange of the gases, the nutrition providing under the control of the placenta only. Then after that, this placenta, this Graafian follicle, the white yellow body of the Graafian follicle regressing, it is going to the regressing, means it is going to distract, then it is changed as a white body. It is changed as the white body. That white body is called as corpus albicans. The white body is called as what? The corpus albicans. Corpus luteum is formed due to the disintegration of the endometrium. It leads to the menstruation. It leads to the menstruation. This the generally, during the fertilization, after the fertilization is happened, there is the which menstrual cycle, the menstrual cycle or the reproductive cycle is going to stop that. But remaining time it is as usual only. But sometimes what happened that during the pregnancy and also due to the mental pressure, that stress, the poor health in the time also, which is the menstruation period is going to stop. Due to the hormonal imbalance also, the menstruation period is going to stop. This about the menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle, the two cycles there, ovarian cycle, the uterine cycle. In the uterine cycle, the changes happened, which is the changes happened in the uterine cycle, that is called uterine events are the cycle. Remaining is the, which is the events that happen in the ovary is called ovarian cycle. So, and the pituitary gland event is there, FSH and LH. This all about the menstrual cycle and reproductive cycle. Any comment is there, any doubt is there, keep in on comment section. I will try to give the reply. Yes, thank you one and all.